Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent, and if you do like these videos, do not forget to hit the like and subscribe button. What an amazing run we are having, and we are far from done. You know, we've had a nice pullback, and now we are ready to rally again, and it is really the talk of the town. So if you do like these videos, you know, I'm give you my opinion, I give you my research, and then I want you to go away and do your own research, and maybe, just maybe, we might actually agree on the same things. So the talk of the town is XRP mooning, the rise that it had, how quickly it happened, and what is the future? What happens next? And so today we're going to discuss that and, you know, what's going on. And so there are experts out there in the field that are discussing this, that are talking about what's happening, some of the background, you know, what is XRP Ripple? Because for yourself, I mean, you've stumbled across this because either you've been following XRP Ripple and Ripple as a company for a long time, or you may have literally just heard it yesterday. So if you literally just found out about it, or you're now starting to understand maybe perhaps what this is, then a lot of articles that are out there at the moment, I really do give a great explanation of the background, how long it's been around, what happened back in 2017, and then the recent things that have occurred, and what comes next. So that's what these articles are speaking about. Also, when it comes to, in general, in the cryptocurrency world, we're talking about the altcoin season is now in full effect. That in itself is not entirely true, because I don't really believe that we've seen yet the true power of the altcoin season. And this is just the beginning of altcoin season, and so I want you to know that, I want you to be aware, but at the same time, it's not financial advice, and please do your own research, because research is power, and it gives you such posture in the market and such confidence. When the market dipped for the last 24 hours, I slept like a baby, because I understand and I've done the research, so I'm well prepared. And that's why I bang on about go out there and do your own research, because it really gives you good posture when things go south for a little bit, which they do, which is normal. And so we are at the start of the altcoin season, but we are definitely just at the beginning of Ripple and its rally, because it is literally just the beginning of what is about to happen. And so on FX Street, you know, they talk about, you know, Ethereum, XRP's chances of rising against Bitcoin. You know, what's the market cap, you know, where are they at right now? And, you know, they give like all these, you know, technicals around that, which is fantastic. But both Ripple and Ethereum are set for explosive altcoin seasons. And so Ripple came out literally, you know, every week they come out and speak about updates that are happening with the company, things that are going on, you know, customer satisfactions and surveys and all that. But one of the things that they really do strongly speak about their technology is how efficient it is, and how good it is for the environment. And the reason why they talk about this, and I want you guys to understand this, that in the not too distant future, maximum by the end of the year, we're going to have a lot more legal clarity around the entire cryptocurrency world. And one of the factors is going to be how green and how efficient these cryptocurrency platforms are. And that is a big reason why you see a company like Ripple discuss and talk about how efficient its actual platform is, because this will become a factor in the future under legal clarities of the entire crypto world. And so for some of you that have seen some amazing returns and gains with coins that don't really serve any purpose in the marketplace, I'd be very careful, because when legal clarity comes around the cryptocurrency world, you could see that coin run to zero. And I want you to know that, because it is coming. Legal clarity will be coming across the industry. There are way too many coins. I mean, 4,000 coins at the moment that 90% of them have zero marketplace, zero purpose in the marketplace apart from what they think they do. So just be mindful of that, because as I say on the channel, I do want you guys to know the truth, and I want you to know what's going on. The other thing is that on the XRP ledger, there is actually an interactive calculator that can actually give you a energy consumption calculator of how much energy can be actually consumed by Ripple compared to its competitors and things like that. And so the energy consumption of Portugal is equivalent to the energy consumption of Bitcoin at the moment, which is absolutely mind-boggling, to fathom, to even, I don't even know where to begin with that statistic. The other thing now to discuss is what's going on in the marketplace, and what's going on from a data point of view, and what are the charts telling us. What I speak a lot about on the channel is that people lie, people over exaggerate, but numbers never do. And so we've had a pullback. We had to have a pullback. I mean, it was a mighty run up. And so what's really important now is to understand where we are and where we're going. The other thing as well to touch on is that a lot of people are now starting to say, between March 2019 and March 2020, what could have happened to Ripple for SEC to deem it a security? So that's really important as well. Why did they come out with this? And so it's going to be really fascinating to see how this all backfires on the SEC, because I really do truly believe that there is going to be either a settlement or a mighty win for Ripple, and then the SEC is going to have some headaches to explain themselves why they even went after Ripple. So what are the scenarios about where we're going, what's happening? So what I'm showing you on here today is obviously a couple of scenarios of where we could be going and how it could look. Now, I don't believe that we're trending backwards and going back to 64 and 34 cents or anything like that. I do believe that we're heading higher and higher and higher, but I do always want to share with you what the possibilities would be. If resistance breaks at these points, that's where we would end up. Now, I do believe the next stop is $1.20 and then $1.40. That is truly what I believe is actually about to begin. So for me, that's where I actually genuinely believe we are heading towards. But I want to make sure that you always are aware of what's happening and what's going on. Another scenario that I want to play to you is that where we're sitting today right now, around that 92 cents and all that, we could potentially drop to as low as 72 cents, depending on how Bitcoin goes over the next couple of days, before we begin to push really heavy towards $1.20 and beyond. So I just want to keep you in the loop around that and be always prepared of every scenario, not just the ideal scenario. So be ready, but don't be scared, because it's happening. And if it does happen, it's just running its natural course, and we will be in $1.20 in very, very shortly. And this is probably how it's going to play out. We're sitting around here. We're going to play a little bit in there, and then by the time we get to probably tomorrow, I would say tomorrow, maybe even the next day max, we are going to be at $1.20, which is going to be fascinating. Again, not financial advice, not a financial planner, but I want you to know what I'm thinking is going to happen and where we're heading to next. So next stop, $1.29, there or thereabouts. That's where I believe that the next stop for it is. We're going to touch base on the dollar, retrace again to $1.04, and then push really heavy to $1.30, which will be a fantastic momentum for what we're up to. And moving forward, I believe that the next stop after that would be $4.20, and then followed by $9, and then pushing forward again into $20 territory. But that's June, July. So just be mindful of that. We're not talking about tomorrow, going to 20, talking about July, and when we are really well and truly into peak altcoin season. So I want you to all be aware of that, because that is something really, really important to me. That I'm not saying to you tomorrow we're at 20, July, August. This is where we are heading, especially with SEC, case being dropped. Beyond that, the future looks very bright. So $3.40 is the next stop in this bull run, and that is a very important resistance bracket. Next target is $20, target after that $50, then we push for $100, the next after that is $200, and beyond that is $500. And I believe that is into well and truly 2022 territory towards the end of 2022. So we have a plan. We are in full bull run swing. If you learned something new today, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Like I said, I really, truly appreciate every single one of you. You are amazing. And I do want to know your comments below about what you think, where do you think we're going, what you think is happening. And as always, thank you, and I'll see you on the next one.